Hey, my friends, it is time for a pep talk. It is Labor Day weekend, and typically this is that time of year when we kind of say this is the signal of the end of the summer, right? The NFL season's about to kick off, the US Open tennis tournament is happening, and schools everywhere across the country are coming back into session. So, as a leader, I want to make sure that I'm challenging you to really think about how you're utilizing your time and how you're leveraging your calendar to ensure that you get the things done that you need to get done. Now, most administrators fall into the same trap as everybody else, and that is that they allow 90% of their time to get consumed by administrivia. All of the organizational management stuff, not the instructional leadership stuff. Right? How do you make sure that you have time to get those things done, but also maybe leverage more than 10% of your time on the instructional leadership stuff that really matters and really moves the needle? I want to talk about the calendar specifically today, and I want to share 3 things with you about the calendar that I think can make a huge difference. Number 1, when it comes to your calendar, make sure that you are putting time for your priorities on the calendar in advance. For me, that was every Sunday. I would take the time on Sunday to put the different things, the 6 things from my book that I talk about that were super important to me as a school leader. I made sure I put those on my calendar in little 10 to 15 minute blocks sprinkled throughout the week. All right. Number 2, actually schedule time on your calendar for the administrivia, right? For the emails, for the phone calls, for all of that stuff. If you schedule time for email, you'll be less apt to try to respond to an email when you should be paying attention in a classroom when you're visiting a classroom, right? So set that time aside. And then number 3, schedule time for yourself to be in the hallways, to be out and about so that you're visible. You can't lead from your office. Make sure you're setting time aside, again, in small chunks and not just on passing periods. There you go, folks. You can take control of your calendar. You can take control of your time. You can be an effective leader and not just a firefighter. Get out there, have a Road to Awesome week.